In today's video I'm gonna show you new amazing superheroes mod for Minecraft Pocket Edition, which is very similar to fixed superheroes mod for Minecraft Java Edition. I think you'll like it, so let's begin. This mod adds a lot of suits, and to look at them all it'll take me forever, so we'll look at only 17 of them. And before start looking at the suits, let me show you how to create them in the survival mode. All these suits we can craft from this thing called Tutridium. You can find it from Tutridium ore, which you can find underground. So now let's take this Tutridium, go to our craft table, and here's what we can craft with it. We can craft this Tutridium block, then this suit fabricator. Actually, to create it we need more resources. We also need iron, we also need craft table and smooth stone slabs, but the Tutridium block is the main component of the suit fabricator. After crafting our suit fabricator, we can craft superhero suits in it. Let's open it. To open it we need to left click. Yes, not right, left click, and then just click on one of these buttons. Let's click here, and here we can craft all of these suits. So the suits are coming from the less expensive ones to the most expensive ones. In tier 2 we can buy suits for 30 Tutridiums. In tier 7 the cost of the suits is around 200 Tutridiums. Okay, I showed you how to craft these suits, now let's test them. The first suit that we're gonna test in this mode is this Batman suit. Let's take it, let's wear it, here's how it looks like. And when we wear this suit we get this item, and with this item we can use all of the Batman's abilities. Take this item, right click, and here we can take all of his weapons, devices and things like that. Let's start from grappling gun, so let's take it and use it. To use it, just right click, and now we can fly around the world with it. Boom, let's go this way, this way. I think you understand the concept how it works. We just shoot and go to the place where we want. We have some zombie here. Now let's take our Batwing and try to kill him. So let's go from first person view, and yeah, we can kill him. Okay, next, after this Batwing we have this explosive Batwing, so let's take it. And with it we can do these little explosions that can deal damage. In order to make testing all of these things more interesting, I'm gonna spawn Bane so we can fight with him. So let's spawn him, and I think he's going to attack me. Okay, he isn't now. Okay, next thing, we have this freeze grenade. Let's take it. Let's freeze Bane. Come here, bro. So it works like this. Next thing we have is this smoke pellet. Let's take it. Now let's use it. Boom. When we use it, the smoke appears and then we can disappear. The next thing is these night vision lenses. Let's take them. And with them we can just see at night, so nothing special. The next thing is Batman gauntlets. So what is this? Wow, they look actually awesome. And with them we can just deal more damage to mobs. Okay, the next thing that we have is this red radar. I actually don't understand what we can do with it. So to use it, we have to put it into our second hand like this, and now we wear it. As I understand, it just gives us abilities to breathe under the water, and also it gives us night vision. And with the last thing, we can take off our mask and then put it up again like this. Okay, this was our first suit. Now let's look at the second one. The second one is this Batwing suit, and it has more abilities than the previous one, so now let's test them all. And the first ability is this repulsor, so let's use it, and with it we can shoot like Iron Man. Yeah, it looks awesome. Also, we can fly, so to do it we need to press double jump and go forward, and we'll get these cool looking wings and we can fly. The next thing that we have is this force field. It works like a shield. With it we can protect us so mobs can't damage us. Let's test its effectiveness. Let's spawn Bane. Yo, come here, baby. Let's activate this force field, and yeah, he can damage us, but he can. Hey. It works bad, guys. It works bad. And he just destroyed my force field. Hey. No, guys, this is a bad thing. It doesn't work. Then we have our Batwings. We have two of them here. First is just a regular Batwing, and the next one is electric Batwing. Let's spawn Bane here and test this electric Batwing on him, and it works good, guys. It works good, yeah. Then we have our freeze grenade. We already have seen it. Smoke pellet and night vision lenses we also have seen, but we haven't seen this explosive gel gun. So let's take it. It looks like this, and what can we do with it? It says no gel placed. Okay, where can I get some gel? Unfortunately we don't have gel in this mod, or maybe I'm doing something wrong. So guys, if I do something wrong, please explain that to me in the comments. But for now I don't understand how to use this explosive gel gun. And with the last item we can take off our mask and then put it on again. And also, if we press shift button, we can become invisible. Then we have this suit named Batman Who Laughs. It's some symbiote between Batman and Joker, so it looks like this. So it has almost the same abilities as the previous suit. First we have our grappling gun, with it we can just move and fly around the world. Then we have this knife. It looks like this, and with it we can just deal 6 damage. Then we have this pistol called Desert Eagle, so let's take it, and with it we can shoot. So let's shoot Bane. Come here, baby. Boom, 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 boom. Cool thing. Next we have our Batarang, so we have this regular one. Then we have our explosive Batarang, and after that we have this poison Batarang. It just gives poison effect to mobs, and that's it. Then we have our freeze grenade, then we have this regular grenade, so let's test it. Boom. And what? It just explodes. Okay. Then we have smoke pellet and our explosive gel gun, which doesn't work. Next we have Joker himself. Let's take his suit, then wear it. It looks like this. I think it looks very cool. And now let's use his abilities. So first thing we have is this Joker knife. It looks like this, and with it we can deal 6 damage. Not that much. Then we have Joker Machete. It's bigger than the knife, and with it we can deal 8 damage. Then we have Joker Revolver, so let's take it. Let's shoot Bane. Come here, baby. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. Then we have this gun. With it we can shoot this way. Again, let's test it on Bane. Let me enter into survival mode. Yo, come here, babe. Boom, and can we kill him? No, no, no. But he, I think, will be able to kill us, so let's run out from here, guys. And the last thing that we have is this grenade, so let's throw it, and it works like this, just regular grenade. Next we have Robin. Let's take his suit and wear it, and now let's look at his abilities. He has almost the same abilities as Batman, so I won't look at them. I'll take only his boss stuff and test it out. So with it we can deal only 6 damage, which is not a lot, and I'll say you it's even too little, so I won't recommend you wear his suit. Next we have Flash, one of my favorite superheroes from DC universe. Let's wear his suit. Boom, it looks like this. Now let's test his abilities. So when we wear his suit we get 2 items. With the first one we can use all of his abilities, and with the second one we can increase his speed and run faster. So yeah, now let's use his abilities. So the first one is slow motion. With it we can slow down time. Let's see how it will affect on Bane. So let's go close to him, hit him, and see how he can hit us. So guys, can he hit us? Yes, he can, but he's very slow. Let's hit him again. Boom, 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 boom. And let's go from first person. Yes, this ability slow down time, but not as good as I expected. With next ability we can just go through walls. So let's activate it. So yeah, we can go through any walls, blocks very easily. This is a very cool ability, I think. Next we have water running. So let's activate it and run on the water. It looks awesome, and personally for me that is a very cool ability. Next, after water running we have wall running. So now let's find some wall and run on it like this. Yeah, again very cool ability. Next we have this thing called step assist, and with it we can just jump on blocks faster. Next we have our next ability, which is fast punches. So let's test them. It looks like this. Wow, very cool thing. Then we have this ability called arm vortex, and with it we can create vortex. And with the last ability we can throw our lightnings, but I don't know why I can't use it. More correctly, I can't charge it. To understand how I can charge it, please write down in the comments. And with the last item I can just take off my mask and then put it on again. Okay, I've changed the suit position, so next we're gonna look at Zoom. Let's wear his suit. It looks like this. Mostly he has the same abilities as Flash, but he can just run faster. And now let's try to use lightning through effect in his suit. So can we use it? Yes, we can use it. I can charge my lightnings. Now let's hit Bane. So, and nothing special. Okay. Next we are going to Invincible universe. So now let's take the first suit, which is suit of Conquest. So the reason why I put him there is because he also has super speed like Flash, he can run very fast. That's one of his abilities. Also, we can fly in his suit, and now let's look at his other abilities. First is slow motion. It's the same as in Flash's suit. Next, we have this supersonic dash. So let's see what is that. So to activate this ability, we need to fly and then press shift button and we can use this ability. Next, we have super punch. So what can we do with it? I think it works only on mobs. Let's spawn our good friend Bane. So now let's hit him and boom. Yes guys, this is actually super powerful thing. Next we have Thunderclap. Now let's use it. Boom. Wow, very cool ability. Then we have this thing called Smash Ground. Now let's use it. Boom, we just destroyed everything ground. And with the last ability we can just throw ground like this. And by the way, Bane also has this ability. Okay, the next suit is suit of the Omni-Man. The mass dash looks actually awesome. And now let's test his abilities. First, of course, we can fly. And now let's use his other abilities, and they are the same as Conquest's abilities. Yeah, and they are completely the same. Like we have the supersonic dash. Yeah, absolutely the same. Yeah, that's not interesting. Now let's look at the suit of Invincible, and he has the same abilities as the previous guys and even less. But here's how his suit looks like. Now we are entering into the Iron Man universe and we are starting from Mark 1. Let's wear this suit. It looks like this. So with this suit we can fly. Also we can shoot fire and fire here everything. And with this thing we can just take off our mask and then put it on again with this cool animation. I don't know why when I did it first time it had some animation, but now it don't have. Weird, but okay. Next, Mark 3. In this suit, of course, we can fly like this. And now let's use his abilities. And from abilities, we have our repulsors. We can shoot with them like this. That is actually cool. Let's test them on Bane, and they are actually strongest, I think. Then we have our Unibeam, which is central repulsor. Then we have missiles. With them we can shoot and also explode. And with this last thing, we can just take off our mask and then put it on again with animation. And again it disappeared. The next suit is Mark 50. So to activate the suit we need just to take this thing called suit abilities and then right click and we'll activate the suit, and here we can also deactivate it by clicking this deactivate button. Okay, now let's use his abilities. His first ability is repulsor. We already have seen it. Next we have our Unibeam. We also have seen it. And now we have abilities that we haven't seen. First is arm laser. Let's see what we can do with this laser, and with it we can just deal damage to mobs and that's it. But actually this laser looks cool. Next we have our blade. So with it we can deal 8 damage, very cool. Now let's hit our good friend Bane a bit, and wow, when we kill him we get his suit and also 44 tritiums, which is super cool. Okay, next we have armor cannon. Wow, this is this super big laser. Let's go to Bane and test it, and it shoots very well. Next we have our shield, so with that we can protect us. To use it, just press shift button. Next we have these repulsor wings, also very cool thing, and they are dealing a lot of damage, which is super cool. Next we have shoulder rockets. They're super small, it looks miserable. I thought we'll shoot with these big rockets, but they're super small. And with the last item we can just take off our mask and then put it on again. Next we have Mark 85. Let's wear this suit. It looks like this, and it has very similar abilities to Mark 50. Of course some of his abilities are different, so let's look at them. First let's test his armor cannon. No, it's absolutely the same as in Mark 50. Okay, let's test these back repulsors. So what is this? Wow, it is this cool thing. By the tradition, let's go to Bane and test them. And also let's look at our flight. It's also made very good in this mode. Okay, our back repulsors are recharged. Now let's test them on our good friend Bane, and they are dealing a lot of damage. Cool. Next we have this holographic shield. Then we have these missiles, and that's it. Also we can take off our mask and then put it on again. Nothing special. Next we have War Machine suit Mark 3. It has some abilities that other suits don't have, and now we're gonna look at them. First is of course his minigun. We can shoot with it this way and it looks very cool. Then we have our arm guns. Now let's test them. It also looks very cool. Let's test it on our good friend Bane. Come here, baby. And then we have our missiles and shoulder rockets. We've already seen them. And also we can take off our mask with animation and then put it on again. Next is coming the suit that you can't see on the armor stand because it is superior Iron Man suit. Now let's activate it. It looks like this. Now let's look at his abilities. So he has almost the same abilities as all of the previous suits. Yes, he has this regular repulsor, he has this unibeam, then he has this cool blade, repulsor wings, shield, missiles and things like that. And also we can take off our mask and then put it on again. And of course we can deactivate our suit. And the last suit that we will look at today is the suit of Ivan Vanko. Let's wear it. It looks like this. And when we wear this suit we get his whips, with them we can deal 7 damage. And this is the only ability that he has, and with them we can just hit mobs and that's it. But they're very strong. I think with these hips we can deal even more than 7 damage. If you want more superhero mods for Minecraft Pocket Edition, then watch this video. Thank you for watching this one and see you later.